प्यारे बच्चों, आज हम लोग न्यूमेरिकल्स डिस्कस करेंगे फीडबैक प्रॉपर्टीज पर, जिसमें पहली प्रॉब्लम ली गई है द ओवरऑल गेन ऑफ अ मल्टी स्टेज एम्पलीफायर इज गिवन, दिस इज 100, and when we are using negative feedback, then this gain reduces to 10, and we have to calculate fraction of the output, that is fed back. Fraction of the output, that is fed back, means we have to calculate this factor, feedback factor. What is given? Overall gain of multi-stage amplifier is 100 when negative feedback is applied, means this is the overall gain. AF is 100. Basic relation is gain with feedback is given by A upon 1 plus A beta, where A is the gain without feedback. This is the gain without feedback, and this is the gain with feedback, and this is the feedback factor. So this is called the feedback factor. In this problem, we have given overall gain, means gain of overall amplifier is 100, and gain reduces to 10, means when we are using feedback it becomes 10. Then we have to calculate beta. So from this relation, AF equals A upon 1 plus A beta, and we can put these two values and we can calculate beta. So after calculation you will get 0.09. You can check. So this is one basic problem which is based on this relation, AF equals A upon 1 plus A beta. Now next problem. Here we are writing another problem. This is another problem is this is second problem. A negative feedback is used with beta is 0.002 with gain A is given 1000 for an amplifier with feedback factor beta equals 0.002 and gain is 100. Then calculate, this is given, you have to calculate the change in overall gain. Change in overall gain if the internal amplifier is subjected to gain reduction of 15%. So this is the statement. Now calculate we have to calculate the change in overall gain. Overall gain means change in AF. This is the overall gain. What is the change in this? You have to calculate this change in overall gain. What is given? Gain reduction of 15%. This change in this is 15%. So after 15, suppose before reduction gain is A and this after reduction becomes A dash. This is after reduction. And before reduction this is AF and after reduction this becomes AF dash. This is the gain of basic amplifier and after reduction it becomes A dash. This is the gain of overall amplifier, that is feedback amplifier, and after reduction it becomes AF dash. What is the change? Calculate the change in overall. So we have to calculate change. What is change in this? So first you have to calculate change in A. Basic relation is same. AF equals A upon 1 plus A beta. This is the basic relation. After 15% change in 15. So what is meaning of 15% means? Gain is given 1000. 15% of what? 1000. 15% of this is the 15 upon 100 into 1000. That is how much? 150. 15% of 1000 is 150. So after change, this value of A dash is 1000 minus how much? 150. That is 850. So before A is given 1000 and A dash is 850 after 15% reduction. And you have to calculate this percentage change in A. So calculate first AF, that is A upon 1 plus A beta, then AF dash, that is, so from this you can calculate first AF, beta is given, A is given, so you can calculate AF. What is value of AF from this? Put the value of A 1000, value of beta is given, this is 0.002. After putting this value, you will get AF equals, you can check, 0.33. And then we can calculate AF dash. AF dash is 850 upon 1 plus 0.002 into 850, and this will come out 314.8. Then easily we can calculate percentage change. What is the percentage change in overall gain? So percentage change in overall gain is percent change equals AF minus AF dash upon AF into 100. So this is the answer. From calculation you will get 5.6%. So this is the answer. This is the answer. Calculate the change in overall gain. So this is the change in overall gain. This is before change, this is after change. So AF minus AF dash, this is the change in overall gain. Basic gain is AF. Then we can easily calculate percentage change. So we have to calculate the change in overall gain. So this is another problem by which basic relations we can use this. So one more problem is here. Third problem. An amplifier gain changes by gain changes by 10%. Using negative feedback, amplifier is to be modified is to be modified to provide a gain of 100 with 0.1% variation. Find the required open loop gain. And the amount of feedback. So this is the statement of problem. So try to understand this. An amplifier gain changes by 10%. So basic relation, we have two relations. One is this, AF equals A upon 1 plus A beta. And another basic relation, this is equation 1. Another is this, desensitization is given by, this is based on the property of desensitization. This is another relation. Suppose this is 2. We will use these two relations. This is the fractional change in gain. Two things are there. This is the fractional change in gain with feedback. This is the fractional change in gain without feedback. Here two things are given. This is 0.1% and 10%. Amplifier gain changes by 10% using negative feedback. The amplifier is to be modified to provide a gain of 100 with 0.1% variation and the required open loop gain and the amount of feedback. Amount of feedback is this. This is called the amount of feedback. Okay. This is the amount of feedback. And required open loop gain means A. This is the open loop gain. We have to calculate this. So what is first? We can calculate this factor 1 plus A by using these two, 10% and 0.1%. 10% is the change in gain without feedback. Obviously, when we are using negative feedback, the variation in gain is reduced. This is the effect of desensitization of gain. Means gain variation is very small when we are using negative feedback. So this becomes 0.1%. So from here, we can put this value 0.1 equals 1 upon 1 plus A beta into 10. Actually, percentage means you can use multiply both sides by 100. And this quantity, fractional change, this is the fractional change dA upon A. When we will multiply by 100, this becomes percentage. So dA upon A into 100 is 10 and dAF upon AF into 100 is 0.5. So from here, you can first calculate amount of feedback which is required. So 1 plus A beta. This is called amount of feedback. And from here, when we will calculate, we will get 100. You can check. So from this relation, this is the amount of feedback. And you have to calculate open loop gain also. How can we calculate this open loop gain? Open loop gain and beta. So one relation is this: AF equals A upon 1 plus A beta. So from here we can use 1 plus A beta is 100, and obviously this is given 100. An amplifier gain changes by 10%. You can take 100. So from here you can put this. Suppose this is so A equals 10 to the power 4. From here, because we are using 0.1%, so we can take 100. So from here we can calculate A equals 10 to the power 4. So this is one problem. Another problem. Calculate. This is the problem 4. Calculate given AM is 1000, FL equals 50 Hertz, and upper 3 dB is given 50 kilohertz, and beta is given 5%, that is 5 upon 100, that is 0.5. So you can use this. So in this problem we have to calculate upper 3 dB frequency. You can see here. So this is the midband gain AM, and when we are using negative feedback, upper 3 dB frequency, just this becomes like this. Midband upper 3 dB frequency is, this is the AFH, here we have FL, this is lower 3 dB with feedback, this is upper 3 dB with feedback, this is gain. So from this relation we can calculate all these three values. What is the basic relation? Relation is like this: AM upon 1 plus AM beta, upper 3 dB frequency, lower 3 dB frequency with feedback is given by, reduced by this factor, and upper 3 dB frequency with feedback is increased by same factor. 1 plus A. So these are three basic relations by which we can calculate all these three values. Means gain with feedback, lower 3 dB frequency with feedback, and upper 3 dB frequency with feedback. These three things are given. Lower 3 dB is 50 Hz. Then you can use this to calculate lower with feedback. You can use this to calculate upper 3 dB frequency, and you can use this relation for AM. So from all these values, after calculation you will get AM. This is the feedback gain, and you will get 19.6, and lower 3 dB frequency with feedback. You can use this relation, and for upper 3 dB frequency you can use this relation. Obviously this data is approximately 2.25 megahertz. This is in kilowatts. After using feedback, this is increased in megahertz. So bandwidth is extended. So this is about the bandwidth extension. This problem is based on the property of bandwidth extension. So lower 3 dB frequency is reduced and upper 3 dB frequency is increased when we are using feedback. So this is one problem based on the bandwidth extension, and one last problem for today, which is based on the properties. An amplifier is characterized by 2000 plus minus 150. This is the gain. It is necessary to have the amplifier whose gain varies, not more than 0.2%. Calculate feedback factor and gain with feedback. So this is problem. Here basic amplifier gain is given with variation 150. Variation in gain is 150. Plus minus 150 means this gain of the basic amplifier can vary from 2000 plus 150 and minus 150. So basic relation is this: AM equals 1 upon 1 plus A beta into this AM1. Gain desensitization. This is the fractional change in gain with feedback. This is without feedback. It is necessary to have the amplifier gain varies not more than 0.2%. Means this quantity is given VAF upon AF into 100. This is 0.2. Okay. So this is given. And what is percentage for this? So dA upon A into 100. This is 150 upon 2000 into 100. Because variation in gain is 150, this is the gain. So 150 upon 2000, this is the fractional change, into 100 is percent. So from this we can calculate 1 plus A beta. This is known. This is known. So what is this? This quantity you can calculate. 2 0 is cancelled out. This is cancelled out. This is 15 upon 2. Okay. And you can multiply both sides by 100. And from here, this quantity is 0.2. Okay. And this quantity 1 upon 1 plus a beta into this is 15 upon 2. So from here you can calculate 1 plus a beta. This is 15 upon 0.4. You can remove this point. You can write like this, 150 upon 4. That is how much? This is 37.5. 150. So 1 plus a beta is 37.5. Calculate beta and you have to calculate these two. Beta and f. So easily you can calculate AF. AF equals A upon 1 plus a beta. 1 plus a beta is how much? 37.5. You can put this value. A is how much? 2000. So you can calculate it. This is 2000 upon 1 plus beta means 37.5. So from this you can calculate AF and you can also calculate beta, because 1 plus a beta is how much? 37.5. A is known. A is 2000. You can put this value 2000 in this expression, and from this you can calculate beta, because A is known. A is 2000. So in this expression 1 plus a beta equals 37.5. You can put this value. You will get. So this is about numericals, which is based on feedback properties. So this is all for today. Okay, thank you. Next term we will discuss oscillators. Thank you very much.